Hi, welcome back. Today, I guess you've caught me doing a little bit of maintenance work around here and stuff that needs to be done before I move on with another project here. First and foremost, yesterday I clayed up all the blades that I had ready for quench for heat treating. So they're drying, or they're pretty dry right now. You know, I'm just doing other things. I have one thing that I have neglected for a while is the vacuum pump. I need to change the oil in it. So let's get on it right here. And let's see, because I have a project for it that involves it. So get this camera straightened up here just a little bit. Okay, now here on the bench is, actually this is my son's right here, and you'll have to see everything. Hopefully I can do this without. Right here's the drain plug, here's the fill right here. This has got to have a vent in it all the time, so it's got two screens and a seal on it. Why it needs a seal on it, I don't know, but it does. Now this right here, there, it should be finger tight, so we let this run and I put it into my garbage can. I have rags down the bottom of my garbage can to soak it up, and it's in a plastic bag. So anyway, let it drain. There'll probably be water and everything else in it. What it does is remove moisture from an area, which will lay right on the bottom and you'll never see it. So okay, it don't take long because it don't hold a whole lot. Now that that's done, get a paper towel, clean it, clean the plug, make sure there's no dirt on it or anything. It's got a sight level on it, and it tells you where to stop. On the oil gauge right there, sight glass. Hopefully you can see that right there. And use regular, this is vacuum pump oil. I've had it for a while. I just figured I'd wait till I needed it before I done it. So the longer it stays sealed, the less moisture it'll accrue. So tell me when I get it full. A little more, you say? Okay. A little bit more? Yeah, right about there ought to do it. Yeah. Now, hopefully I won't need to top it off, but this is a Yellow Jacket brand Bullet vacuum pump. It's 2-stage 7 CFM. This was my son's. He worked for a company that required him to have his own HVAC tools, and so he bought a good one when he got, and so when he changed jobs, after he got his EPA card, which I'm very proud of, he's got that. His new employer told him, said, we provide everything, even a vehicle for you to drive back and forth home. And probably about $5 more an hour since he had his EPA card and what he was making. Don't get me wrong, he's making good money. Good money. And he's got plenty of perks and benefits. But he worked his butt off, and I'm proud of him. Even though he is like me, fat and ugly and everything else. So, alright. So there we are. We're topped off. We're a little above full, which is okay. Should have let it settle, but I didn't. Now, we're going to vacuum some. We're going to do some vacuuming of some wood today. Hopefully, my lid will stand it. I don't know if you know about it or not, but my lid has been cracked on my vacuum chamber, and the people I got it from told me I needed an invoice before they would replace it, and I said it didn't come with an invoice. I bought it off of eBay, and well, we don't know that we sold it. And I said, well, here's a picture of what the product you sold, the product number, and the feedback that you left me. I said, that's it. I didn't get anything with it. I just got that in a box. So anyway, I'm going to be looking for another lid soon. Got to. So now, what I'm going to be doing is I've got a double insulated stainless steel mug right here. Got dozens of them around, and this has been laying back here for a couple of years now, and I ain't never used it, so that'd be the perfect thing. This wood right here for handles. It's slabs of the aspen burl. Slabs like this. Put it in there. This is soft wood. I mean, when it's good and solid and everything, it's real strong. I mean, it's good wood, and it's pretty. So I'm supposed to have some epoxy resin coming, so I can cast a few handles, hopefully. But right now, I need to stabilize these. And since I don't have anywhere I can get stabilizer real close or anything, so the next best thing that I found, hopefully, if I can find it here, since I've got everything in the world thrown around here, I know what's in here, was I brought it in earlier. That's beside the point. Just because I brought it in don't mean it's still laying here. Okay, get that out of the way right there. Okay, looking for a Home Depot bag. There it is, yes, behind the chair. Yes, okay, now. Alright, this is Home Depot and Walmart stuff. So this right here is what I'm going to try. It should, yeah, it's got acetone in it and stuff, so anyway, it's called wood hardener. So I mean, once you do it, it says it dries in 2 hours. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up here. Wow. Now I need something that I can put just a little bit of color in. This is only a pint, and it's expensive. It's $20 for that pint. So I seen a cup. Oh, there we go. There's a bottle. Bottom off a water bottle right there. So now pour a little bit in it. going to use a little RIT dye in yellow, just a touch, just to see if it will mix together and do. All I want to do is just a drop or two. Don't want to do much. And let's see. Need something to do a drop with. Something, anything. What did I do with everything? Okay, right here's a nail. That'll be good enough. So let me get you back down here on the table and get you in now. Now we're doing science, but we're not scientists. So anyway, well, it definitely changed color a little bit. But it didn't all change, but it did. I just want to put a light tint of yellow to this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of more of these in there, mix it up and get it a little bit darker. And then shake it up in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that was cut right there. That's broke. Oh, got it. So we do science here. Hey, just stick to the plastic here. Okay. It should have been. It's for synthetic fiber dye, so I know it works in petroleum-based products because that's what that is. So I brought this. Let's see what I can see what it's doing. Nothing. Some of my mustache. I don't do it. Like I said, we're doing science and we're not scientists. Whatever color it is whatever color it is. We're stuck with it now. Pink, green, or orange. Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, it's got a little yellow tint to it. Okay, that nearly filled up completely full. Now comes the fun part, is getting that up here where I can place it on it. So what I'll do is I will pull hello, my vacuum tank. You can see the cracks in there. It's only just one ply, and no, I didn't over tighten this at all. I ain't touched it from the day I put it on there. I just put it on there finger tight because I know better. barely, but I do know better. Oh. So, I got the wrong hose on there. Why in the world I got that hose on there? But I do. So, it's okay. Now then. That's the only bad thing about this is you got to roll it on there every time. I need a swivel. Let's get this down on this right here, and when I get it going, I will show you what happens here. So, all right, we're gonna put this in there like that. And the thing about it is I can do it 2 or 3 times today if I have to, or however long it lasts. Now, plug it up. Okay, turn that on, everything on. Okay. That ain't no good no more. So, yes, it puked. Got too much fluid in it. You have to set a little bit more. Now, a little bit was just too much. Okay. Alright, I'll wash it down after a while with acetone. I got some somewhere in here, but I'll just put this over it right now. Now, there we go. It'll puke till it won't puke no more, then I'll be fine with it. Okay, down here. Let me bring this in a little bit. Right there. Now we're going to go right there. Now, here is the throttle. See it start boiling? That's boiling because it's removing the oxygen and nitrogen and everything else in there. Anything that will turn into a gas, that lower pressure is boiling it off. I know this thing's noisy. That's the reason you gotta have a throttle control on it. It'll probably never hit 29 with this stuff. But I shouldn't have to bake this wood hardener here. It says, you scrape, sand, remove old paint, you need at least lead dust. Okay. Shake thoroughly, saturate area using a disposable bristle brush if desired. Multiple coats can be applied for added strength. Allow each coat to harden for 2 to 4 hours. Acetone is the recommended cleanup on it. So, oh yeah, it's got that California warning on it, that P65. Yeah, everything in California causes cancer, including California. So you gotta throttle this puppy to stay right on top of it. You can't just do it and walk away. Pressure you can, back him no. And I got all kinds of this stuff right here. Bubbling like you built a fire under it. Now where it gets most of its, where the product gets absorbed into the wood, is when you release the vacuum. You've created a vacuum inside the wood. See how it went down? Now it comes back. All you gotta do is touch it sometimes. Someday, just to agitate it. Anything. And this right here is what happens inside of an air conditioning unit when you pull a vacuum on it. Happens to the moisture that's in the compressor oil and in the freon. If there's any moisture at all in it, it could be in the line, it could have been some in the line set, even though they're supposed to purge them with nitrogen. Could have a leak, especially on the vapor side, which is the suction ring. Negative 26 on the mercury sector. Now, when I put that in there, it was up to the line around the top of it there. There's another ring on down in it, and that's where the liquid was. And then I bring it out, and I miffed about an ounce out of it probably over the top. See, there it goes again. It'll go down and come back. No rubber gloves in here. Okay, yeah, no rubber gloves. So I'll do it with her tail. See there, it's quit. Mine is strictly 100% inside air in there. Outside air is cut off. and it's almost quit bubbling. So what am I down to? Almost down to 25. There's enough probably leak around this, but it's not going to get to 30 because it's cracked. But it's pulling air out from under the mat too. So alright. There we go. Come on. Alright, I'll turn that off. There it sits. Yeah, it's got a leak in it, I can tell, because it's rising. So okay, now yeah. Okay, that's what I miffed over the side plus whatever spillage it is. And it's down from, okay, right here, right there is the line that it was up to. Now, still with the wood in it, it's down inch and 3/4, however much that amounts to in anything, who knows. So now there's the wood. Alright, there's 6 or 8 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces done. With that, it's just got to dry, so I need to figure out some place to place it so it won't get all dirty and nasty and everything. I'll just set it right here, right now, right there. See, I have more. This one's actually too thin to use, and that one's too broken up, so I may break them up and use them as other kind of pieces, but I have a bag of them. Right over here. Okay, yeah. I've got a bag of these. Hopefully you can see them. Anyway, I've got a bunch of them like that, and they're all cut to about 3/8 thick. So I've got you know, I got some I need to trim on down just a little bit too. So I've got various pieces here and there of everything, so that I can mix and match and put them in the different stuff right there in the resin. So I'm going to continue on with that, but that's how I'm stabilizing this wood. So I don't have to bake it or anything else like that. It's just, it's done that. So I need about 6 1/4, 6 1/2 to the to make handles out of, and that's been generously overlong. I've made some molds. I got the end pieces. The hardware for them is kind of expensive, so, but I've made everything, so surely I can come up with the hardware to do it. I don't need many. I've got a dozen of them so made. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to it, and I'm gonna let you go about your business, and thank you for stopping by. Hey, like, share, subscribe. If you hadn't, think about it anyway. Give me a thumbs up anyway. It helps with they call it the algorithm. Or let people know that I'm doing this job, whether it's good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever. But it lets everybody know that I'm doing this, and maybe they might have a little bit of interest in it. As the long-time viewers know, I don't have tools. I don't have lathes, and I don't have surface grinders, don't have surface grinder attachments. I don't have, $1 million drill press or, a milling machine, Bridgeport, or anything like that, or a power hammer, or even a press. What I have is a 70-pound farrier's anvil, and a forge, and a hammer, and some tongs. Some I've made, some I've got give to me. Appreciate them all. Same way with the hammers and everything else. So, anyway, till next time, this is Bobby Shields saying, God bless.